And here's one real world example that we've worked on with one of our customers from the US in the publishing industry. We started working with them, I think, more than 2 years ago, before Gen AI was a thing. And we tackled this problem of building a modern publishing platform that empowers writers and editors and helps analyze manuscripts from different perspectives, like ranking manuscripts based on their readability score, or identifying texts and identifying similar popular books or authors, even classifying the manuscript as either science fiction, drama, or a children's book, even summarizing book chapters into shorter text descriptions. Then we also did sentiment analysis and emotion analysis using then state-of-the-art machine learning algorithms. Like at that time, we used BERT, if I remember correctly. Extracting a set of keywords that best describe the books is also something that we did. And while we did so with more traditional algorithms, then when Gen AI came to the table, we started experimenting and we tackled this using generative AI with models like GPT-4 or GPT-3. And we realized that you can obtain maybe the same accuracy or even the same results by using Gen AI than we did 2 years ago using different models. That's not always the case, of course. Sometimes more specialized models have their use cases, but it shows that Gen AI is often a solution, and it showcases what we just discussed, the fact that you need to weigh carefully the pros and cons of using Gen AI versus more specialized or custom models.
Okay, let me see if I got it correctly. So AI should be an accelerator for our business. That's for sure.
Yep.
So it will allow us to provide and see patterns where typically it's not usual for the human eye, and because it allows us to just take huge amounts of data and put them in the right box. They should also be able to create some kind of helpers for our employees, for our colleagues, to cut through the routines, the mundane routines that are sometimes taking up to 40% of our time. And this will allow us to work more creatively, so help us move things forward. And looking at the case study that you had, this allowed the publishing house to have multiple reviews in parallel and create pretty much the same level of quality they were used to, right?
Yeah, for sure, with a fraction of the cost, because it took less development effort to train, to code those models that we worked on, let's say 2 years ago. And also it offered us the possibility to go a step further by for instance, doing a critical manuscript analysis by analyzing, and AI would give us feedback on the plot, the characters, the pacing, the style, and overall suggesting how we could enhance the quality of the manuscript.
Okay, thank you. Questions started appearing on the chat as well. We'll have the dedicated section in the end. So please make sure from the audience to give us the targeted questions for your industry.